Okay, start again. So this is my card, which is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I've measured it from there to there, and it is 4 1/2 inches. So I'm using a 6 by 6 square piece of paper to make the envelope. So I'm going to turn it this way, okay, and then I put the card in the middle. Try and get it in the middle with the same amount of gaps in those 4 areas if you can. Doesn't matter if you're a little bit out, but try and get it as near as you can. Okay, then first of all I fold over this piece, then this piece, open those up, keep the card in the same place, and fold this one up, and as you can see it's not in the middle, it's just over to this side a bit, and fold this one down, and that one looks like it's more centralized to me. So with that one I just make it my top, so I'm just going to round the corner just to differentiate really between, that didn't work very well, just to differentiate between the top and the bottom. Then remember you cut off these little bits here, doesn't take too long to make envelopes. You can jazz them up if you want to, add some stickers, ribbon. And if you make it out of pretty paper, you can always use a sticky label to write the address, so because sometimes it's nice to use like Christmas paper like I did earlier. Right, so there's your envelope. This is my top. I'm just going to try it for size now. So I put my card in, fold over and fold over, fold that one up, and then this one down. Now I went a bit wacky with the scissors there and I took out a bit too much there, and I'm going to try, that's better as well. So I'm going to glue this together now. So little bit of glue just there, and stick, wipe off any excess, and then I'm going to glue here all the way around like that, and then stick that down again, any excess wipe off, and then that's my envelope finished. So quite quick and easy. Pop your card in. I usually put a little round piece of card here so that I can flip that down and let it close that way, but it's up to you what you do. You don't have to do that. Right, the next card I've made a different size card, which we all do sometimes. This one is 4 inches by 4 inches, but this way it is 5 1/2. So on the diagonal it's 5 1/2 inches. So for that envelope I have another piece of paper here which measures 7 by 7. So roughly 2 inches I've added. Okay, that's 5 1/2, the card. This is 7. So for this one, I hope you can see this because it's white on white. Again, position your card and try and get it as central as you can. And then fold over that side and that side. If you're using paper, you don't really need to use a bone folder or the scissors because it's very thin and it gets a nice crease anyway. fold that one up and this one down. Okay, and then open them up, take the card off, cut out these little triangles here. I'm going to try not to go too mad today because you can always trim them up afterwards as well. Oops, shaking I am. I'm used to doing these videos. And then the last one. There we are. Now I haven't made any of these top or bottom yet, so I'm just going to check and see how the folds look on the bottom. I think that's pretty much in the middle there, so that's the one that's going to be my top. I know what happens, it doesn't work on paper so well. I think that's what's wrong with the cutter. It's much better on card, but never mind. So now I've done that, I'm going to put, oh, I've missed one out. I didn't cut one out. Oh, silly me. So just cut this one out. And then I'm going to glue a little bit of glue on here. Fold it down, stick, wipe any off, and then, oops, and then this one is going up there. Don't need to cut any edges off this time. So again, just a little glue. You could use double-sided tape if you wanted to, and close that over. Put it down, wipe off any excess, and there's your envelope. I don't have to cut any bits off that because I've actually managed to do it okay. So pop your card in the envelope, whichever way it'll fit best. Is it going to fit? I think I've made this one a little bit snug. And there's your envelope. Now, if you want to make one in a different shaped card, I had to practice this one, so I may not be able to show you truly what I've done because I've had to practice this one. This is roughly 6 by 4, and on the diagonal it is 7. So I've made a piece of paper 9 by 9. Okay, I hope this works. So as you can see, I've marked it out a little bit already, but I only did this, so I lined up the card like that. Okay, I did the same thing. I folded over that one and that one, and then I folded that one. I'm sorry, I didn't do that. I did it this way, long ways. So that one and that one to be folded, and that one and that one to be folded. Now, as you can see, these two don't meet. So when you cut out the spare bits from your template, you'll see that obviously you can't stick those together because they don't meet. So you'll need to use the bottom part of your envelope to secure. So all the extra bits have gone. There's my envelope. So I put this here. I just check it again. So those go that way and that goes that way. So the only way you can stick this now is to glue here and only partially up. Here and again only partially up. Otherwise you'll be sticking the envelope to the card because that is going to be above here. So push that over. Any excess glue take off. This is my top, so I'm going to try again and see if I can make it nice and rounded, and then that is going to come over there. So you see, by doing this you can make any sized envelope for virtually any sized card. So when we're all making our cards, maybe you want an extra mini one, maybe you want to make an extra big one, haven't got an envelope because you've made your own size, and that's how you can then make your own envelopes for all of your lovely cards. So I hope that's a helpful video. I've shown you how to do 3 there. This one was a bit tight, so you know, make sure you've got enough room to move. I can't even get it back out again. This one's fine. And I'll do another video again shortly. Take care everyone.